So I'm Carrie Rodkey, and Director of SNAP Financial Access. Maybe you or somebody you know is just living paycheck to paycheck and is never able to get ahead financially. What we're really trying to do is help people move from being in a crisis situation to being financially stable and able to save in order to really move ahead in the future.
Microenterprise Group helps people better their financial situations through self-employment. So we help low to moderate income people start their own businesses. Our objective is to help increase their personal income and also to create jobs, new jobs through self-employment. First thing we always work with our clients on is a business plan. And that's a written plan that describes the business. It makes them sit down and think about how they're going to manage it on a day-to-day basis, how they're going to promote and market the business. And then an important part is projecting their financials for the first 2 years. We work mostly with very small businesses, and a lot of them are not well known. We have, in the recent past, worked with businesses that are becoming pretty well known in the community. One is Spencer's Antiques. They're an antique store that was located up in the Hilliard area, and now they've relocated to North Division. We have worked with Some People Dry Goods. They're located at 2nd and Brown, and they're a retail store that sells natural and environmentally friendly products. Most recently, we've worked with Sunset Florist and Greenhouse, located on the top of the Sunset Hill. It's a great business story, and we were fortunate enough to be able to work with them. There's a kind of a trickle-down effect through the entire community because people are employed and they are creating income and wealth for themselves.
With the housing counseling, there's pre-purchase counseling, which are people who are thinking about buying a house, but they want more information about it, maybe need to get their credit cleaned up, need to figure out, look at their budget, see how much they can afford, talk about the buying process, all the parts involved, maybe apply for down payment assistance to help with their down payment, things like that. On the default side, we usually get people who are already behind, right? Someone who's 1 to 12 months behind on the mortgage, and they're concerned about losing the house. They're worried about either foreclosure has or hasn't started, and they want to know, 1, what their options are, and 2, help working with their bank, see if they can get a loan modification or other type of assistance. For someone who's in trouble with their mortgage, we can sit down, talk about what their options are, options to keep the house and options to get rid of the house. If they do want to keep the house, then we can talk about the process to go through to be able to save the house. We can also help them work with their lender, intervene on their behalf, and advocate for them with their lender. I look at it on a bigger picture. I'm a stats guy, I like numbers. I look at it that we can invest our time. By doing so, we help families lower their cost of housing by, if we get a loan modification done, by reducing their house payment. Therefore, they have other money they can spend on food, clothes, everything else that they need to get by on. The other benefit is, we're able to keep more people in their homes and don't have families go through the emotional and financial stress of having to change housing.